Yo, do us a favor and yourself a favor by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to tap that notification bell as well so you can stay updated. Now let's get to the video. It's iLLANOiZE Radio, Chicago's most valuable radio show. I'm your host, Biko, alongside my brother, iLLANOiZE Jones. And as always, we bring you all the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today we got an entrepreneur that's been killing it, a model that's been killing it. I mean, man, this bottle she done brought in, it looks like it tastes delicious. She goes by,
it is delicious. This is delicious.
She goes by the name of MizzNik. She's in the building.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
No, it's all love. How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome to iLLANOiZE Radio.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor
Welcome
to be
back, actually.
Yep, I was definitely
Yeah, you was here for G Green.
G Green, yep.
Yeah, you got that's a nice jacket.
You know, G Green himself. Nobody's a nobody, shout out.
Okay, check y'all out. So, like, where do we start, MizzNik? Because you came in with this in the interview with G Green, and you was like, I made this. And I was like, what? And you was like, yes, I make this.
Yeah.
And then we dig deep and dive into your bio and find out you a supermodel.
Yeah.
Out here doing big things.
Not only that, a veteran.
Serve the country.
Man, hold on.
Shawty, you doing a lot of things, man.
Thank y'all.
Dude, let's go back. Let's go back to I guess the start of what started everything. Let's go back, I guess, to what led you to become become a veteran, I guess I would say.
What made you go to the Army?
Yeah.
Or join the service or whatever.
Air Force.
There we go.
Air Force. 11 years. So
So you was on the planes.
Oh no. That's a misconception. So just because it's air don't mean we fly planes. You know, it's plenty of other jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to be a cop in the Air Force.
Okay.
So I deployed several times. Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar. I've been a little bit of everywhere. So
during these times, were we at war during these times?
Oh, absolutely. My first deployment was back in, and I don't want to date myself, but 2004.
Okay.
So I was in Iraq for 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was cracking at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Was you like scared at all? Did you fear anything? What was going through your mind?
I'm from Chicago. We don't have fear like that.
From Chirac to Iraq.
I know, right?
Absolutely. So, I graduated and went straight to the military. So from high school, straight out, getting out my parents' house. You know, I'm real independent. So I was at a point in my life where I just needed to do it on my own. So
that's what made you decide to, I'm going to just go?
Yep. It was the best thing for me. They couldn't afford college, you know. So so I was like, I'm going to get out here and do it on my own. I'm going to figure it out.
So what was that experience like joining the service, like for a young woman, black woman?
So I actually didn't even tell my parents until I went and took the test, passed it and everything. And then by the time it came down to like picking a job, picking my bases and stuff, then I had to tell them, you know. But it was pretty easy. Like I said, I was born into survival, so it was just another step for me.
What did you learn while serving the country?
What did I learn?
Yeah.
I learned to just go with the flow of things, you know. Everybody's journey is real different, so that was just a part of mine. And it just made me stronger. It made me more independent. It made me, you know, just really learn life, you know, and culturally, it opened me up to so many other walks of life. And I respect every culture because it's so different, you know, but everybody is unity at the end of the day. So,
I mean, what led you to specifically pick to join the Navy?
The Air Force.
Air Force.
They actually just came to my school and they, you know, it was talking good. The recruiter is like, yo, you're not going to deploy and we pay for college and we do this and
you're going to make so much money.
Yeah, you're going to do all of this stuff. and I was like, okay, I want to do it on my own. So they was talking good. Like I'll be able to do it on my own. And I mean, I made the best friends. I traveled. I'm, very cultured and stuff. So I really appreciated the military and, it got me to where I am today.
Hey.
That's dope. That's dope. A lot of people would, turn that into a career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What made you feel like, all right, I got what I need to get up out of here, out of this. Let me go on and venture out now.
Honestly, I got out because of family. Tragedy is like a real builder of character.
Right.
So I already was feeling like it was time for me to get out of the military. And there was already so many things I wanted to do. I knew I was different. From a little girl, I always knew I was different. So I got what I needed as far as life lessons and strength and just confidence in who I am, what I was able to foundationally build. And it was just time. So I pushed the button. I got out in 2014, and I've been going ever since.
Like it's that time of the year. A lot of kids in high school are graduating, preparing to take on their next journeys in their life and making tough decisions on their own. Some of them are looking for places to go and what direction they need to go in. Some are thinking about joining the service. Mm-hmm. What do you tell those kids that's contemplating on that?
I would say definitely, if you have any dreams and hopes, like follow them. But if you are thinking about the military, definitely go for it. Explore that. It is not a bad place at all. It is not what everybody thinks it is. Like it's like college, really. So you get training and you get lifelong skills that prepare you for retirement, prepare you for early retirement. Us as a Black community, we taught to retire at 65. You got to work your whole life. And the military, if you do it right, you set up to get in and get out at 38 years old. Do your 20. If you go in at 18, like I did, you can literally retire. I live a retirement life right now. So I definitely would say if you have the opportunity to go to the military, go to the military. You don't have to do 20. You don't have to do 6. You can go in there and you could do 2 and get the life skills that you need to follow whatever dream that you have.
Damn.
Look at here, y'all. MizzNik is in the building.
In the motherfucking building.
We got a lot to discuss. That wasn't even the tip of the iceberg.
That was just the bottom of it. That was the bottom tip of it.
Sheesh.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I need you to do one sminy. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I just need you to do one small favor for me. Head on over to your app store, search iLLANOiZE. Hit the first thing that pops up because we the one and only, and download the iLLANOiZE app.
So we talked about you being in the service, you know what I'm saying, and then coming home. Like, what part was it when you was like, I want to be a model?
Wow. So I'm going to just keep it real.
Come on.
I never really thought I could be a model. I was super tomboyish growing up.
Okay.
I ain't had my first pair of heels until I was probably like 19, 20 years old. I wore like baseball cleats to my prom.
Wait, what? Wait, cleats?
I had a game. And I would
Hold on,
rather
you play
play ball.
sports?
Yeah, I would rather play ball than put a dress on.
Hold on, time out.
So
you like Monica? You like Monica from Love and Basketball?
I guess so, but I just have always been.
Hold on, you really had on cleats though?
Yeah, really had
Which,
on cleats. My mom forced me.
Dress? You had
Yeah.
what's the cleat?
My mom came pick me up from that game, and she was like, "You going to prom?" And I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to my game first, though, for sure.
Did you have a date on prom?
I was just going to say, what's your prom day say?
My daddy didn't play that.
Yeah, I saw the live. I saw the live. You was talking about that on your live.
My daddy did not play that. A date. I couldn't even have boy phone calls. Listen, we ain't finna get into that.
That's a different time.
Yeah,
different conversation for a different time.
That kind of time, but yeah, nah. I got recruited at a mall as soon as I joined the military in San Antonio, Texas. So it was about
That's a businesswoman phone right there.
Definitely, man.
we all looked around.
I'm like, I thought I turned it off. Okay, my bad. But
No,
like,
you good.
yeah, I got recruited.
So the day you joined, you joined the service, you was recruited to be a model.
Actually, it was months after I graduated. I went through basic training. I went through training for cop training, I guess, and I was out on Liberty, is what they kind of called it, and I was at the mall, and somebody was like, "Hey, I want you to come here," and it was about 150 girls in there, and I was like super nervous, like, damn, why am I here type thing, and out of those 150 girls, it was like 10 girls left, and I was one of them. So they sent me down to Dallas and sent me to see some agencies, and it's just been up from there.
Wait, so how did this person discover you that told you to check it out at the mall?
I was just walking through the mall.
And they little, hey, come here.
Yeah, a little stranger danger at first, I'm like, hold on. But yeah, that's what happened. He was a scout.
Damn.
That's how it happens sometimes,
Damn.
So like, okay, so boom. You ain't got no portfolio. A lot of people been doing this for livelihood. Been doing this since they was little girls. You walking through the mall. Listen, you must, that uniform on you was that thing. Cause for somebody, hey, yo, you look like a model. Come over here. We got something for you. Go to Dallas, boom, get an agency. What's next after that for you?
I was active duty military, so I couldn't even touch modeling for real. So it was kind of just like, okay, I got recruited. Okay, I know I can do it. So I got to stick to that. But my mission was the military. That's my priority. So it wasn't, I didn't dive into it actually until I moved back here in 2016.
Okay.
So
So
I just started.
Okay. So what was it like getting your first gig in modeling? What was the first gig you got modeling?
The first gig I got modeling. Honestly, I was walking for Blake Martin. That was my first get your feet wet deal. And I didn't like runway at all. And again, it's so stressful. You see models and you think that it's just pretty and it's glamorous and it's really painful and stressful and not, as glamorous as everybody thinks, So
The shoes be too little?
Sometimes or too big, and you just gotta roll with it.
Really hurt to look good, huh?
What? Yes.
What's the most pain you've dealt with, like doing a shoot? Like, what's something that was very uncomfortable for you, but you just had to get through it?
I'm gonna say it wasn't a shoot. However, I will say it was a show, and during heels for about 14 hours. And I had the wrong size shoe. But again, it's nothing you can say because they'll fire you, you know what I'm saying, on the spot. And my feet were bleeding by that time, and I still had another set to walk. And so I had to suck it up and deal with it. Not only that, but like the wig that they had on me, it wasn't fitted to my head. So they had to, I probably got like the world's smallest head, by the way, right? So they had to like tie this thing tight, and by the time the show was over, the next day they had to put like Band-Aids on the top of my ears because they were so raw and bleeding. So but I looked good and I looked pretty and nobody knew, so that's really basically like what you endure.
Do your tomboy ever kick in to be like, man, fuck this shit?
I'm about to hold the real. I'm about to slap me a motherfucker.
Maybe after the fact, or it depends on who I know at the shoot. I might, sneak my little comment in and be like, man, god damn.
Right.
But no, I'm usually pretty professional.
You thug it out.
Yeah, I'm real professional because I don't want to get fired. I actually love, this is one of my passions was to, actually stick it out and model. And, it feels great when people are supporting me and people that I actually grew up with that were like, oh, you did always want to be a model and I always knew you could do it. And I'm always like, damn, for real? Thanks.
I wonder, the person that discovered you in the mall, did they ever tell you, what stuck out to them? that made them approach you and say, hey, you should do this?
It was my bone structure. It was my bone structure, and then I was tall and skinny. Tall, skinny bones. So, yeah. So, and I never saw him again after that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Nope, never saw him again.
I mean, so if you were to see him, is there anything you would share? Is man, female? Like, is there anything you would like to share to them?
I would probably just tell them thank you for igniting that fire in me, because I mean it's just really been up ever since. So
yeah, a lot of us watch America's Next Top Model, right? And we saw what the girls had to go through to get those poses and things of that nature. You being a model, you're the first model that I ever met. So I know, we don't meet models, especially ones that's been in Vogue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't this first one to ever sit in our seat.
Vogue. What
know
Drake
what I'm
say? If you ain't been in Vogue.
Shout out to Foamaz. Shout out to Beth, because she made that opportunity happen. Her and my stylist, Marlene, Stiletto's boss on Instagram, they made that happen.
Shout out to them.
So definitely thank y'all, because that's every girl's dream. Yeah. That's major.
That's major as for a model, right?
For a model, absolutely.
Like that's
people
the
work
Grammy?
their whole lives. Absolutely.
That's the model Grammy?
Absolutely. People work their whole lives to get that and never see that publication. You know what I'm saying? So
what are the trophies in modeling that people be wanting to get? Like,
publications or, major campaigns, to see themselves on a billboard and to make Vogue, Okay. So those are probably, as far as runway, walking New York Fashion Week for major brands, major designers, and Victoria's Secret when that was, a thing.
I thought I was about to say the wings, right?
Secret,
the wings, right? The
absolutely.
wings.
I can see you in a campaign.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see you with the wings on.
Yeah.
You get the wings.
Yeah.
That's a privilege, right? To get
Oh,
the
yeah.
wings.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I watch American Next Top Model.
If they
I know a
asked me
little
to do
something,
it, I
something.
probably would go and do it. I don't like I said, I don't like runway, but if they ask me, I'm
You
like,
hit
know what?
that runway.
Yeah, I'm there.
Band-aid these ears.
Band-aid them up. I'm there.
So what's like the what's the grind like for a model, like? Because we know the grind of rappers, we know the grind of people trying to get into acting and
Starting
stuff like
up
that,
businesses and things.
like that. But what's the grind like for a model?
You just really got to be dedicated. Like, it really has to be something that you want, because it's really not easy, and you have to be willing to do your due diligence, do your work. I am signed with an agency. However, I do get a lot of work on my own. And that's because I've probably worked with people and they had a great experience with me because I'm professional, Mm-hmm. And then the other side of that is I go and seek out my own work too, and so and then you have your agency side where they find jobs that are suitable for you, and you go and you cast for it and you get picked or you don't get picked. So
before we tap into this break, Nick, did that bag hit different after that Vogue shoot?
you hear me? You hear me? Did it.
Did it?
Did it.
Put some respect
The
on.
opportunities and the bag hit different or whatever. Yeah. I'm real picky now. Now I'm like,
I could pass.
I don't know.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. Let me get back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's too funny.
Flex on them, man.
Hey, well, shout out to your moms and your pops for raising a very talented young lady.
Your stylist, and
Yeah,
who else you say?
Beth from Foamaz Handbags. Y'all follow her. She's got these phenomenal foam purses. And Marlene, Stiletto's boss, definitely her. And then, I'm a shout out my hairstylist, AJ.
Okay.
She always doing her thing on my hair. Everything y'all see, she does. So she need to be up here next for real. She doing her thing.
We gotta get AJ up here, but we ain't done with you.
Nope.
She stuck with us for the rest of the not for the rest of the day, but some of the day. And we got this thing she brought in. We're gonna talk about this next.
Yes, sir. And I'm finna play one of your favorite songs. That's why I
Okay.
mentioned your parents.
Hey, let's go.
I got with that. You a Jay-Z fan?
Absolutely. That's my daddy.
Oh, snap!
That's
Well,
my
hey.
daddy. I ain't even finna lie to you. That was my father figure. He definitely raised me. So let's go.
Here's Meet the Parents off the Give It the Curse Blueprint 2. It's iLLANOiZE Radio. Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show. iLLANOiZE Radio, man. Chicago's most valuable radio show. I'm Biko. Got my brother Illinois Jones. We still got MizzNik in the building with us. And previous to the break, we were talking about, you having an incredible modeling career. Vogue.
It's only just starting.
Yeah.
Like you're in the beginning and you already been on Vogue.
Yeah.
What
Harper's Bazaar.
other like publications have you been involved with that we don't even know about?
Oh man.
You got a resume, huh?
Yeah, Elements Magazine, Harper's Bazaar, Malvi, Beyond All. I mean, a lot. I got some publications.
It's like so
going
many
on.
you can't.
Yeah. It's some, hype hair features, all that stuff. So
That's dope.
So, all right, MizzNik. How do you go from model to, okay, I want to transition and experience the spirits department? How did that happen?
all right, so look, I've planned my life out in the military. So I'm really like in Kuwait, sitting on post, relieving somebody for a bathroom break, lunch break. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, let me make a little bucket list of things that I wanted to do. And once I got out of the military, because life has to go on. So I made a list and I wanted to obviously do the modeling thing. Then I wanted to own a building. Then I wanted to do some spirits, do some cognac.
You say then you wanted to, but in relation, you did.
Yes. I just literally have been checking the things off of my list. So this is about 2013 when I started researching cognac. And believe it or not, like it's very rich in Black history. It's very rich in military history. So it just fit. I did a lot of research. And so last year, I was able to go back to my notes. I had sent my self a bunch of emails from 2013 sitting out there in Kuwait. And I went back to them and I studied some more and I decided it was time. I had bought a building already. I'm obviously doing the modeling, so it was just time for me I was like, what's next, Nick? So this was next. So here we are. 10 years later, I took my notes and coming soon, Epochal.
I love how you gave a background on like cognac in general, because I was gonna ask you like why cognac out of all the other type of spirits that that's in the industry.
So let me just further say, right, that when you think of cognac, you think of old rich white money, and you don't necessarily associate it with women. However, there's an art to cognac. There is an essence of excellence. There's an essence of class and sophistication. And all of those things are what you think of when you think of women. So more women should be drinking it. And that's where I come in. So I'm
Go crack. That was a retweet. Hold on. Bring that back. Run that back. Because that was just wrong. How you just, you should have been a rapper. You should have been a rapper. Why not women drinking yak?
Why not?
Tell them one more time.
It embodies sophistication, class, and excellence, and that's everything that's the essence of a woman. So we out here drinking cognac.
Oh, phone him, Greg. Talk your shit.
The title. I want you to say it because I don't want to butcher.
It is Epochal.
Epochal.
Yes, and it stands for momentous. It marks a significant moment in time that begins a new era. And like I said, I'm changing cultures around here.
Let's toast to that.
Let's go.
Somebody got their superpowers doing these clips for real. Hey, I mean, you had them before. And
you see how she is over here on point. Epochal.
Have you been like planning and plotting on this name since 2013 as well, or it came later on?
It came later on. Actually, it took me about, like 4 months after I started once I even had the liquid. I hadn't had a name yet. And so I'm struggling. It was supposed to be 50,000 other things and it just didn't sit right with me. So I woke up in the middle of the night one night and I was like, damn, I want to look up this word. It just came to me and I looked it up and I was like, wow, this fits. Everything about this is what it's supposed to be.
How much from the business side of things, from you being with the Air Force, from you being a top model, to you coming into the spirits company, like how much have you pulled from each of those industries to bring into what you do when you're presenting your liquor?
Everything that I have ever done has completely been calculated. It all shaped who I am. So everything, all those elements go into everything that I do.
What about challenges? I mean, it ain't easy being black
and a woman.
That's why it's
very, yeah, okay.
And even in all three of those paths you took, from the service to modeling to being the spirits, like, it's challenging for women.
Absolutely. So what I will say, as far as like the challenges of being a woman, it ain't never been a challenge for me. I'm always just do what I do and be who I am. I'm one of the guys, you know what I'm saying, for real. So I was in a predominantly male job in the military. Then I got to explore my feminine side from the modeling, and now I'm back in a male-dominated industry with the spirits. And it don't bother me because I carry myself how I'm going to carry myself regardless. I'm strong. You're not going to break me at all. So
I mean,
that's just where I'm at.
That's dope.
Just knowing that you're a black woman serving cognac, what's some of the loopholes you had to go through, and in ways with you being like one of the first black woman lady to do something like this, has that in a way made it a little easier for you, with you in a way creating history?
Absolutely not. If anything, I feel like it's a lot of people out here that, they say, oh my God, like, I want to help you, males. I want to help you, but it's ulterior motives to that, Yeah.
How is that being a woman? Like, it's always the what they say, it's the overplay for the underplay.
Listen, I again was born into survival, right? And I'm really independent. So seriously, a J-line, I tighten my belt before I ask for help.
Yeah.
Straight up. So everything I do it on my own. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't have my hand out for nothing. Whatever come to me, it comes to me. Thank God.
You cold. You beat up Debo and you cold. I know you say you was born into survival. You mentioned that a few times, as we talk about you going and reaching certain goals and accomplishments. Why do you feel you come from survival?
Well, my story's kind of ill. I was adopted by my grandparents. They've had me since I was 6 weeks old. I was born in Jackson Park Hospital, over East. And they were older. My parents were born in 1932, 1934. So I'm already up against so much, traditionally.
They strict.
Super strict. And traditionally they, not with the times and stuff. They know what they know. And so I was sheltered a lot. I came out here, now I'm still a tourist here in Chicago. My daddy didn't play, going downtown or anything like that, So my dad my biological father was in and out of jail my entire life. And I probably wouldn't know my biological mom, if she was sitting right next to me in this chair. So I had to figure it out on my own. I had to understand that it's me. And I'm an only child, and it's just me.
That's not easy, being the only child and being adopted with no
hard.
siblings.
Yeah.
So you say you know your biological father.
Yeah, that was actually my grandparents, their son.
Okay.
So when he comes home from jail, where he coming?
He coming home.
Yeah.
He coming
so
home.
So there's a connection.
So that's why I knew him. You know what I'm saying? If that wasn't the case, I probably wouldn't know him.
Damn.
Man. Okay, so now it's like most people who wouldn't be able to walk through your shoes and to be able to accomplish what you have accomplished, right? It's little girls and little boys out here who's experiencing everything that you experienced before. What's something you tell them to keep them going? You know what I'm saying? So because I know a lot of people probably will use your experiences and your hardships as an excuse. But what would you tell the next kid or the next young lady who's going through and experiencing life how you experienced it?
I'm always say it's just a part of your story. Keep writing. You in charge. You your own art. You your own author. So you don't have to let that define you. And surround yourself with beautiful people, strong people. I had a mentor that told me that's not your story, and you're not done yet. Cause I do get down. You know, I have bad days. I have great days. I have sad days, depressed days. You know, especially around Mother's Day, Father's Day, things like that. You know, seeing other people and their families and stuff. Seeing people, you know, actually be wholesome and stuff. It makes me, you know, sad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I would just say keep going, because literally, like, you have a bigger purpose. Your purpose is so much bigger than what you came from, and you have a chance to change and make a difference not only in your life but probably somebody else's life. So keep going. You cannot stop.
That sounds so epical.
Man.
Yeah, so epical.
Come on. One more for it. Let's do it. Why not?
Damn. Oh man. I mean, what, MizzNik? What's next? What's in store for the near future? I mean, obviously, Epochal. It's something that you're gonna start pushing. So, I mean, what's in store for Epochal? What can we see you on? Some more, you know, magazines, shoots, billboards. Like,
we coming to New York. We going to Fashion Week. We gonna see you at Fashion Week. What's going on?
You know,
I ain't even into that stuff, but I'll support it if you there.
Hopefully so. You know, as far as Epochal goes, it will be a launch. So to be determined, but it will probably be. I'm gonna tell y'all, drop a little hint. It might be on Michigan Ave or Oak Street. So we gonna keep it luxurious. It's top shelf, you know. So we wanna abide by the luxuriousness of the brand, the top shelf. And I may or may not be on a commercial for McDonald's here soon. So
you may or may not.
Listen,
sounds like
I'm gonna go buy a McChicken that day. I ain't brought one about 15 years.
It might be featuring just that.
You know
what I'm saying?
Put cheese on mine. Diced onions.
Yep.
Oh man, I mean, let people know how they can follow your journey. Give out your socials. If you want to give out any contact information as far as emails for additional opportunities, let everybody know.
First of all, again, like, I want to thank y'all for having me before I even get into that. So
that's all love. You deserve it.
Beautiful since I met y'all, and I love it. I love it. So I love what you guys are doing, obviously. And again, shout out to G Green for even bringing me up here.
Yeah, shout out to bro, my dog.
If you guys,
I wasn't wearing my nobody's hat, but it didn't go with the fit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna wear it. Yeah, I was like, nah, I've been wearing it all week.
Okay.
I've been popping out with it all week.
We're gonna let you pass then. If you want to reach me, follow me at MizzNik, MizzNik on Instagram, and Epochal Cognac on Instagram too. So stay tuned, because there's a lot of great things happening for Cognac.
I feel I'm gonna be at that launch.
We gonna be at that launch.
We gonna be at that launch.
Oh, I'm already knowing, y'all better.
Yeah. Oh, that tomboy came out. Hey.
Yeah, you see it? It fist balled up. It clenched. I saw the vein.
Yeah, better.